Okay.
See what's going on. Good morning, Party Bill.
Welcome to the breakdown. That's Nathan. I'm Johnny. Hope you're having a great day, night, week, month. How's your 2025 been so far? Are you kicking goals? Are you doing good things? Well, make the first good thing you've done, if it's yet to be done, is subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
I thought you were onto something then. You weren't. You lost it. So he's done nothing on his socials, nothing since that Blood Fest that his festival he put on. He literally at the end of one of those was like, "Thank you, goodbye" type situation. And
we're doing YUNGBLUD, by the way.
Oh yeah, and then dropped off. They've seen the title.
Yeah.
Dropped off socials, dropped off everything. Hasn't been seen or heard from since. And heaps of people being like, "Are you okay? What's going on? Please tell me you didn't just leave us." I only saw this 3 days ago, weirdly, and then come out with this.
Yeah.
Hello, Heaven. Hello.
Yeah, that's interesting. You think maybe that he just needed some time away from...
Potentially, but didn't
maybe he's
really...
reinventing himself a bit?
Is there anything about the comments about where he is? Oh,
don't know.
It's a 9-minute clip.
Well, we better get started then. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you. We've checked out quite a bit of YUNGBLUD on the channel. We came across him because of Bring Me the Horizon, right? That was the first thing we checked out, Obey?
I don't think it was. We checked him out before then. I think we checked him out individually before then.
Okay.
We have checked him out quite a lot of times. We have checked him out. Yeah. I really like him as an artist. He's got a very eclectic sound. I think when I first maybe introduced you, I was like, it's very pop punky, but I think he's straight from that and just has a rock, like a solid alt rock vibe to him in a lot of different stuff he's done. Yeah. He's done some really cool covers over time.
Has. Yeah.
Very talented artist.
Yeah, let's go. All right, thanks for hanging out with us again.
Oh, he's just been horsing around in the snow.
That would be really cold.
Are you out there? Are you trying? Are you patient?
Looks quite different, doesn't he?
He looks like he might have lost weight. He was never a big dude, but he looks very lean there.
Yeah.
Also the hair down and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you with me? Against me? Don't know me at all. Hello, 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 hello,
He kind of looks like, and he's got quite a big accentuated mouth, big lips and stuff. And he kind of looks like a cross between Steven Tyler and Mick Jagger.
With David Bowie thrown in there as well.
You reckon he looks a bit like that?
I see Bowie at
the eclecticness of him?
Yeah, that maybe is more his style, the way he presents himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see that.
Cool vocal tone. That's cool. Oh, shit.
I thought the horse had wings to start with. I thought it was like a Pegasus.
Oh, he's transferred.
He's an angel.
Oh, here we go. This reminds me of...
What?
It reminds me of The Who.
That Bubba O'Reilly. The Bill in that song and stuff, potentially. Yeah, I can hear that.
We're fucking kicking off now. Yes, let's go. This is sick. Hell yeah. That's straight bass. Oh, let's go. We need some tread. Now,
it's still going.
I know that. We haven't paused for a while. It is a 9-minute song.
I'm too captivated. I don't want to talk about it yet.
This, I just want to say something. I was listening to that riff, number one, it reminds me of War Pigs.
Yeah.
But it also reminds me of that song Evie as well.
Yep.
You know,
sure. The Wright Brothers.
And funnily enough,
welcome to the breakdown where Johnny says things and I explain the song he's talking about.
Thank you. And funnily enough, it looks like this is done in 3 parts, the same way that Evie song was done.
Yeah,
as well.
True.
Similarities to that. There's so much to talk about this.
Yeah, I know, but I'm too into it to keep.
Yeah. I think we're getting your Bowie part here as well. Him sitting in front of the mirror was very Bowie-esque. That's incredible.
Yeah, I loved all of that.
That was such a cool one for us to check out, because I'm sure the same with me. Like, that instantly transported me back to some of my first memories of music, the sort of stuff that like our parents would have played, you know, like Zeppelin and Aerosmith and Stones and Sabbath, and you know, like it was done so well. That was a 70s progressive rock song done with a modern twist. And it was just so well executed. There was a really good energetic lift in the second act, I guess you could call it, the second part, like that center bit. It
sort of had like a Bohemian Rhapsody,
yeah,
but not like, that's the thing. Like, it's a long song that doesn't feel like you're not sitting there being like, oh my god, this song's still going. You're just in it the whole time, and it flows and ebbs into new areas, and there's lifts and soaring bits.
So funny enough though, like when we started listening to it, I was like, looks good, he sounds great, he's got good tone, but I was actually like, before we said, oh shit, this is 9 minutes, and it kicked in the second act, or before we knew it was going to continue going, like I was like, he sounds great, he looks great, I'm glad he's back, but musically I'm beginning to get kind of bored.
Oh, sure.
Because I thought like, it was already like 2-3 minutes in, I'm like,
yeah, okay,
is there going to be a big finish or something? And then it's like, oh, here we go.
So weirdly, when it kicked in that second section, I was actually really enjoying it that whole way through. I was like, musically it was repetitive and simple, but it felt like it was building towards something. I just didn't realize. I thought it was building to a crescendo to finish, because I actually wasn't noticing how long we'd been watching for. You're absolutely right in that had like a classic rock feel, but with modern productions and done in a modern way.
But not overdone, which is the best
part. What's missing from today's music scene. Oh, I hope this gets the awareness and eyes across it of people who aren't YUNGBLUD fans, because that deserves more.
Look, he's got 3.14 million subscribers.
100%. I'm saying, I know those people are going to watch it. I hope this gets seen by people outside of that. It's got 150,000 views in the first 8 hours there.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah.
That deserves millions.
It's still not Taylor Swift numbers.
No, and I'm not saying it needs to be in the same market, but there's just something there. I think I could play that with my dad, and my dad would be like,
my parents would love it. Yeah.
So I think there's something there for all different generations.
I want to see, have you watched any of Justin Hawkins from the Darkness's reactions?
No.
Okay, so he's quite good, and
he's very talented.
He's very talented, but like being a classic rock guy, I enjoy watching him check out stuff like Architects and Spirit Box, because I like seeing the way he has opened himself up to these new styles, the new progression of production and soundscapes that people are using. I'd love to see him check that one out, because I feel like it would be unexpected, just like it was for us when it kicks into that really sort of rockin' 70s midsection.
So, okay, I don't think that sound is unexpected. We checked out the last one, I don't know if you remember, was when he was in that, like, it looked like a boxing arena, and it was like very Bowie-esque.
Unexpected from where it starts.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't think any of that was like left of field for him. That all sonically, to me, was like, yep, this is exactly him. He is that era of like, he has these punk tendencies, but it is just like a punk approach to music, and like, I do what I want because that's what I love.
Yeah, look, selfishly, if he's doing an album, if he's going to be on an album, I would love for him to do an album where he sits in this realm, this 70s progressive rock realm.
Written and performed all by him, which is so cool.
Fucking incredible. Yeah, really, really good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let us know what you thought.
Yeah, for those of you that haven't checked out YUNGBLUD before, did that spark your interest at all? Was that not something? If it's something that wasn't something you enjoyed, comment below and let us know why. That you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just curious, because that to me was so epic, and I'm pumped on that.
That's the right word. Yeah. It was an epic song, epic rock song.
YUNGBLUD, well done.
Yeah, we'd love to have him on the channel sometime. I don't know if we'd get him, but...
he hasn't been to Australia that I know of in the last couple of years.
We missed him because we were thinking of going.
Yeah, I know, but in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
He did announce a tour after this. I saw someone there comment, but I haven't checked that out.
If are you like someone who has, this is the only time you've heard him outside of Obey with Bring Me the Horizon? Because obviously a lot of you that watch this channel listen to Bring Me the Horizon. when you heard that, did you go and check out any of his other stuff? Or, yeah, I'd be interested because it is interesting seeing, like, for the first time you might see an artist, if you're a fan of that sort of music, you might get a complete, like, the wrong idea of what you would get when you go check that artist out.
Sure.
But, yeah, so I'd be interested to hear from you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you very much. Remember to follow the socials and check out our merchandise. Love you very much.